Want to program a key fob for your 2000-2003 GMC Safari and avoid dealership fees? This video provides a step-by-step guide to DIY remote pairing. We'll cover the process, potential pitfalls, and tips for success. We'll explore the basics of the radio frequency keyless entry system used in these vans. Then we'll walk through the complete programming procedure, step by step. Note, this method is specific to these model years. Your GMC Safari uses a basic radio frequency keyless entry system. This system allows you to lock and unlock your vehicle remotely using a key fob that transmits radio signals. The key fob acts as a transmitter, sending signals at a specific frequency to control functions like locking and unlocking doors. Programming involves synchronizing the fob's transmitter with the vehicle's receiver module, which is located in the body control module. The receiver module in the BCM stores the fob codes and enters a learn mode during programming. No special tools are required for this process, but precise timing is crucial for success. The system can program up to 4 fobs in one session, but it resets all previously programmed fobs, requiring you to reprogram them together. Here is the step-by-step programming procedure for your GMC Safari key fob. First, enter the vehicle with your key and close all doors. Next, cycle the ignition to the on position 3 times, leaving it in the on position on the 3rd cycle. Then, simultaneously press and hold the lock and unlock buttons on the key fob for about 15 seconds. Finally, release the buttons, then press the lock button once. The door should lock and unlock to confirm successful programming. If programming fails, consider these common issues: weak fob battery, signal interference from other electronics like Bluetooth devices, or a degraded BCM, especially in older vans. Ensure you're using a compatible fob, typically with a frequency of 314 MHz. If problems persist, the BCM might require professional repair. When choosing key fobs for your 2000-2003 GMC Safari, OEM replacements are generally recommended over aftermarket options. OEM fobs offer better security and compatibility with your vehicle's system. They can be sourced from trusted sites like eBay and RockAuto. Aftermarket fobs with programmable chips are available and often cheaper, but they may pose cloning risks and have compatibility issues. Be aware that parts availability for these older vans is declining, potentially driving up costs. For security and reliability, OEM is the safer choice. Before programming your GMC Safari key fob, prioritize safety to avoid accidents. Work in a secure area to prevent accidental locking of yourself out. Ensure all doors are unlocked during the process to maintain access. If you encounter issues, carefully double-check the instructions and timing. When in doubt, consult a professional mechanic for assistance. Automotive experts consider key fob programming for GMC Safari vans a reliable DIY task for basic car enthusiasts. Success rates are generally high, around 80 to 90%. However, older vans may experience higher failure rates due to degraded body control modules, or BCMs. The BCM is the central component that manages key fob communication. Here's what a physical BCM looks like on a vehicle. If the BCM is corroded or degraded, it may require professional repair before programming succeeds. If you prefer to have the key fob programming done professionally, expect to pay upwards of $100 at a dealership. With the GMC Safari's production ending in 2005, expect increasing parts scarcity and potentially higher costs for OEM fobs. While integration with smart home systems is unlikely for these legacy vans, online community forums will remain valuable resources for troubleshooting and information sharing.